Hey guys, we're back out here at Pinnacle. Only this time we're not running the Pinnacle route. We are going over here. And we are going to be hitting the Blackrock Trail via the East Fork. So here's your signs. As you can see, we're running the East Fork Trail. That's going to be 4.3 miles. Little different from the 3.5 that we did before, adding 1.6 miles on a trip. But y'all wanted to see it, so let's get it done. Alright guys, so here we are where the fork branches off to west and east. Like I said, we did west last weekend. This weekend we're going east to Blackrock, so let's get to it. So after going uphill for a while and then it leveling out, we finally start coming downhill. You're gonna get to about this little marker with this tree knocked over. Just keep on heading down the trail. So this path right here, it gets a little thin. And just to kind of show you about how thin, and all the way down on the other side, you will fall down and roll down. So don't fall. I wouldn't advise this if it's raining. And just be careful out here. And then it just keeps going up and up and up. So after a while of heading up through here, this is what we run into. Actually, I can still see the trail. Goodness gracious. Tree is down, don't worry, trail keeps going. Unfortunately. Did you know that they have an event for this called Assault on Blackrock? And somebody made it 4.3 miles to the top and another 4.3 miles down to the bottom. Oh, look, there's a bug. You know what we do with bugs? We poke. Poke. Okay, don't let it bite me. Oh, I got one of your cousins in my pants. All right. Anyways, so 8.6 miles in 71 minutes. I'm pretty sure the standard for running a mile and a half is 12 minutes, which means the mile would be about 8 minutes. Which means in order to go, let's go around to 9 miles. All right. Either way, this dude was running a pretty consistent rate of 1 mile. Look at that, even my wife, even she's like, oh my God. She's like, oh my God. And then there's Saber again, just like the last video, he's just kind of there. See, he's even just sitting down. Anyways, back to the guy that ran this in 71 miles during the Assault on Blackrock event. Kudos to you. I have tons of respect for you. I wish I had some dirt bike legs too, but oh, that just ain't happening. Oh my God, and it just keeps going up. After over an hour, we are still going up, and this is what we have to deal with on Blackrock. Like I said, there is a reason, and I now understand why they call it Assault on Blackrock. So a little bit past these two trees and walking up, you're actually gonna come to like a little path here. We're gonna go down in this path, preferably without dying. And once we get here, you kind of get to this little spot. It's not bad. It's kind of pretty, you know. Just kind of get over here. You got a little something going on over there you can check out. But for the sake of this, you got a little stepping rock to get on over there. If you got a dog, go ahead and let them get hydrated. They are definitely going to need it. Like I said, it's pretty. So do with that what you will. So we have just spent the past 2 hours walking on this trail. It is definitely rougher than Pinnacle. It's definitely got a lot more downside view, couple more worth of wild waterfalls, and definitely a lot steeper terrain. It's been almost a non-stop climb. The wife and I are both worn out. Saber's worn out. Poor dog. Poor me. Most importantly, poor wife. But this is the Blackrock hike. I definitely wouldn't recommend doing this with children. And I definitely wouldn't recommend doing this unless you were in a lot better shape than me. But don't get me wrong. I promise you, if you are trying to get in better shape, this is one heck of a workout. 2.5 hours on this trail, and the most exciting thing I've seen so far are these mushrooms that literally look like pancakes. And then here's the green one. Alright, so finally, after about 2 hours and 40 minutes of being on this trail, we finally see some signs showing the Fisher Creek parking lot that way, where we just came from. And then over here, we have, I don't understand this shit. It says Pinnacle, no, Blackrock and Pinnacle to the left, which means I am assuming that this is supposed to be like the, what's it called?
Pinnacle Park is made up of 7 pinnacles, honey.
The whatever other lot with the gate, some other kind of creek. It's hard to keep up with all this shit. But Blackrock and Pinnacle are this way, so let's continue on out here, because I don't exactly think that's a safe way to go, and I'm not even entirely sure if you can get out that way. So at this point, there's no turning back until we're done. So we've been going for a while. We finally come up to like this clearing where you see somebody's had a fire's designated campsite. There's a little path that goes over there. And then there's another one that goes over this way. Now, unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure which way to go, so we're gonna head this way and hope for the best. Wish us luck, guys. So I'm thinking that we did good, because, yep, here we go. Here is a sign. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Alright, so the West Fork Trail is going to go that way. The Pinnacle Trail is 1.6 miles. Fisher Creek parking lot back that way, 2.7 miles. No, 2.7 miles that way. Over here we have the East Fork Trail where we just came from. Fisher Creek parking lot is 2.5 miles. And that is very steep terrain. This has been a very challenging trail, at least for my wife and I. We have 1.3 miles to go for Blackrock and 3.5 miles for the Blue Ridge Parkway. We should have came up through the Blue Ridge Way. We definitely should. What's this? Hang on. We got a sign over here on the tree. There's some kind of other little trail that goes on through here. Oh, look. It's the road trail map. It's a bunch of lines. For all you geologists or geographers or, yeah, something. That's it. Y'all can make sense of that if you want. Me personally, looks like a thumbprint. All right, guys, we're going to go get this done so we don't have to come back another day. And we'll see you further along the trail. Guys, I just want to include an important safety message for y'all, all right? It is kind of growing up through here. So if you're coming in the spring, summer, fall, should be pretty common sense, but just be on the safe side. Watch out for snakes. And if you're not already on the trail while watching this and you're thinking about doing it, bring a can of pepper spray, something to defend yourself, because there is wildlife up here. So we started coming in on the trail, and unfortunately I did not bring my rain boots, so we are going to try and tread this very carefully so as to avoid getting soaked. And it is definitely doable. Luckily there's a little side trail, probably because of other people having to come up here and do the same thing. All right. Well, it's not a waterfall, but it's still a body of water. I think they're trying to make a river up here. So we come to more signs. They are ever so kind as to let us know that the Pinnacle and Fisher Creek parking lot are that way. And then ahead of us, Blackrock, 0.6 miles. Blue Ridge Parkway, 2.5. I wonder if we can have somebody meet us at Blue Ridge Parkway. So we started coming up. Unfortunately, the trail was blocked. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around, because we've already come this far and I'm not about to stop. Ow. Because of, excuse my language, I hope there's no kids watching this. Yeah, so luckily that wasn't too bad. Didn't have to go around too far. So what had happened here was a tree had just come undone. I blame it on the rock and kind of blocked off the path, but we are still going all the way up there. So we'll see you when we get up there. All right, guys, we're still going up. Just had to stop, rest a little bit, and yeah, so hold it straight. You can kind of see what we're dealing with here, and this has been almost this entire trail. But we're stopping to rest for a bit, because this has definitely made both my wife and I push ourselves pretty hard. As you can see, she's wore out. Even the dog is wore out, and he's a husky. They're full of energy. They're designed for stuff like this. But we have definitely pushed ourselves. We are getting so much closer. And to be honest with you, I can't wait to be at the top and put an end to all this as far as this trail. So we're never doing this again. Not this trail. Not for a good while anyways. Definitely not for fun. Definitely not for a video. But at least you guys can see what it's like, the trail. And once we get up there, you'll be able to see what it's like from the top. And then decide if you want to make the trek yourself.
We're almost there.
Unless y'all are try-hard diehards that don't smoke a pack a day, I do not recommend you do this trail.
Hey, so I think we've made it to the top, or to the area. I mean, it's literally, oh no, there's a trail. Okay, we're gonna keep going. So we've come up to another big one. It's got a little tiny trail going down, but then over here, as you can see, there's a path that goes around this rock. So we are gonna try them both out, see which way looks the best. Because I'm not climbing up this, but I want to get up top. I might end up having to climb. Either way, I'll check back in with y'all here momentarily. So we came up to a little insert. As you can see, you can't really go around that way, but there are some holes, so we're gonna go check them out. I'm sorry if I die here, honey. Nothing there. And as you can see, nothing there either. So we're gonna continue along the path and keep trying to find a way to get on top of this rock. I'll check back in soon. So after following along the path and the trail, it looks like you come up to the front and this is it. Looks like that's gonna be the best bet. So we're gonna give it a go.
Don't die, honey. Don't die. Please don't die. Don't fall. Be careful.
Find something to grab onto. Oh, I'm too fat for this. Cut. Oh. All right. Man, this is so risky. And I can't get your phone either. All right, so now that I'm up here, wave high, I'm about to try to get up there, and I'll get back with you guys if I succeed. If not, then sorry, this video is probably going to end right here, but I hope y'all enjoyed. All right, guys, so unfortunately, it's pretty weathered up there, and everything's really slick this time. Wish I could have picked a better time to come up here. So we are not going to be getting up there, but we are going to continue along this little like forward path right up through there, and we'll see what we can find up there, and we'll be back with you. All right, guys, you follow the trail. This is pretty cool. Look, campsite, boom. And you can see there's some wood, some shelter from the rain, semi sort of. Trail keeps going around there, but what I'm interested in is right here. I want to try to get on top, and then I'll get back with you guys. All right, guys, so if you feel me shaking the camera a little bit, it's because this post is not exactly the most secure or safe, but this is what it looks like on top of Blackrock. See everyone in the mountains. And just past there, you can actually see the sunset. So, but that's it, guys. This is Blackrock. This is what we're showcasing of it. Until next time, y'all be safe and enjoy nature.
Can you get him?
No! For those of you wondering how I got here, I went up that path I showed y'all earlier. And right here at the end, you can see you got like some little footholds. And I just use it to climb all the way up the rock. So, if you're afraid of heights, probably not gonna get that great of a view. But if nothing else, you can at least say you've made it to Blackrock.